Alright, so for my video, I'm going to be taking apart a doorknob and seeing how it works. So just an observation from the outside real fast, we can see that when you turn the doorknob this way, it's going to push this mechanism in, and that mechanism hooks right here in a hole that you'll have in your door frame. And when the doorknob isn't being used, that mechanism will latch and it'll keep the door shut. And when you twist it, it appears that it would pull back and pull itself out of that little hole so you can open and close the door. So that seems to be the basic function of a doorknob. Alright, so component number one of how a doorknob works is just going to be the inside knob. And this knob has a little hole in it right here, and that is where the metal rod from the outside knob will go in. But it also, the second component, is this lock. And if I can capture this on camera correctly, if you can see that little silver piece right by the hole, watch it when I press the lock. See how it moves out like that? That basically stops the rod, component number 3, on the outside knob, which is this part right here. That stops that from turning, and that will lock the door. So when you go to turn the door like that, see the way that this gold part is kind of square shaped? It'll catch on that silver piece that sticks out on the inside knob and keep it from turning. And that is how a locking door works and how my doorknobs work. And then component number 4, finally, is the actual little latch right here. And if you watch that, see that little part that moves right there? Yep. When the little rod is through that, that's what's going to keep the door in place from opening. So then when you twist a doorknob, right, the little latch will catch and it'll pull that doorknob piece back just like that, and you can open and close the door. And that's how a doorknob works. Alright, and finally, all there is to reassembly, I'm holding these in place right now, is 2 screws, which are down here on the floor. And those 2 screws I'm just going to screw in place into my doorknob and get it working again. Alright, so proof that I got it back on, which for an English major, let me just say that taking apart a doorknob and trying to put it back together is one of the most terrifying things I've ever done. But I did it! And I figured it out, and I actually kind of sort of learned something, which is cool, because I didn't actually ever put much thought into how doorknobs worked, but I guess that's what this engineering class is teaching me. So, here is my doorknob, and it works, and it locks. So, woohoo! I did it!